You guys know I support artists, and I want to talk to you today about two artists who work with Little Miss Recap. Miss Whitney from Unconventional Cookies has done the majority of my design work. She also painted the amazing Jackie O that sits behind me when you see us on video. We love her to pieces, and if you want cookies crafted by hand for any occasion, you could visit her at unconventionalcookies.com. Whitney now ships to most states, and she can do fun stuff for Easter, St. Patrick's Day, graduation, whatever you have coming up. Check her out at unconventionalcookies.com. We also have some new merch in the merch store designed by Brian Crooks, who is a BDF and a fellow podcaster. His podcast is called MAFS Virgin, MAFS for Married at First Sight. Brian is a talented designer who makes handcrafted graphic tees. No AI ever with either of these designers. And Brian's designs are all printed on top quality tees. His website is nifty, the word nifty, the number 50 apparel.com. That's nifty50apparel.com. And right now, you BDFs can get 15% off with promo code LittleMiss15. You could find Brian's latest design, which is a t-shirt that says Lady of a Certain Rage, which we love. And also, of course, all of Whitney's work, including the iconic Pope Leo mug. You can find that all at littlemissrecap.threadless.com. You can go to our website and click on store and you'll find it there. Please continue supporting independent artists. Hi everyone, it's Amy, just here to remind you that I have a true crime podcast. If you're a lady of a certain age and you love solving murders from your couch, I invite you to check out Murder, She Watched. Murder, She Watched covers some of today's more interesting true crime documentaries, but we also delve into a lot of stuff from the past. For example, we just covered I Love You Now Die, the Commonwealth versus Michelle Carter, on our free feed. And we also just did the Murdoch documentary from Netflix. If you're a true crime fan, you want to check out Murder, She Watched. The link is in the show notes of this episode. That's murdershewatched.com or find us on any podcast player. Thank you guys. Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy Archer. I'm your host. I'm here today with Amanda, as usual, for our 90-day single life nonsense.
Yes, and it is nonsense.
It is nonsense. I don't need to see Gino anymore. Ever.
No.
Ever.
No, I don't need to see him getting a facial. I don't need anything.
Nope. I don't need to see his hat off. I don't give a shit.
Nope. The first time I saw him without a hat, that need was taken care of. I don't care. Yeah. And I don't really need it that badly.
Also, Courtney and Colt.
Yes.
They're irritating as hell, right?
They're really annoying. This is a stupid fake relationship between two stupid fake people. And the thing is, I don't actually think the relationship is fake. I think they're just so stupid, both of them.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid.
So what's keeping us in it at this point is we're hoping for love for Liz.
Yes.
And Kimberly's story.
And Kimberly, and I'm a little curious about Vanya. I don't
Oh, Vanya, I forgot about her.
Well, she's most of what I have to talk about today, so that's fine. I have her, don't worry.
Single life this season needs to bring it a little bit more for me.
You know what's missing?
Darcy and Stacy?
Natalie.
Oh, yeah. And Darcy and Stacy.
Crying in a parking lot somewhere.
If you're casting this show and you're going to be like, I'm going to regurgitate some stuff, why are Darcy and Stacy not at the top of the list every time?
Because they're not technically single right now. They couldn't be on this show.
You don't think if they went to Darcy and they were like, break up with Georgie,
no,
we'll make you the star of the single life?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Nope. These
Papa
two women.
Silva, can we get him?
I would enjoy Papa Silva. I don't know what his dating situation is right now, and I believe he's ill, but
we need a show with just the parents. Like parents of some of these people.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Like Janice. We could get Ari's mom, Janice.
Oh, I would enjoy that. We could
get
Janice.
Papa Silva. Who
Janice?
else?
Janice might be back on the market. I mean, Ari's father passed away a number of years ago. Perhaps she's back on the dating scene. I don't know her life.
I almost said Chuck, but he didn't know.
R.I.P.
Sorry, R.I.P.
He
Anybody
was
else?
on the single life once. It didn't go good.
Mother Debbie? No. We had her
No, she's
before.
upstairs. She's
With the
upstairs.
Croatian Nazi.
She's upstairs. Also known as Canada. Upstairs with the Croatian Nazi.
Yeah. I think, guys, come at us with the other parents you would like to see on Single Life.
Well,
Kimberly's a parent, and she's the storyline I'm most interested in.
True. Miss Gwen, I believe, is married still.
Oh, God. I would
That would
love
be great.
that.
I love Miss Gwen.
Can we get Rod Blanchard for no reason at all? Just put him on here.
He has nothing to do with the 90-day universe, but that's fine.
Andy's married, but we don't care.
Coming back, though, to Miss Gwen, something we have not discussed, and I know you are a fan of Jovi.
Sure. Let's go with that.
He's been posting a lot in such a way that makes me think he and Yara might not be together anymore.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I don't know. He's posted a lot of stuff that makes it sound like he's doing some single parenting. Now, is he single parenting because Yara is
an entrepreneur now?
Doing something somewhere in the world? Or is he and he was like in New Orleans for a couple of weeks with Mila by himself.
Jovi was trusted with the child by himself?
Yeah.
Did he take her to the strip club?
I actually think Jovi's probably a pretty good dad.
I do.
Yeah, he seems real into that kid.
But he also really is into partying.
He is into partying.
He's into his vodka cranberries on the beach and his strip clubs.
He is, but he did like an AMA, and people were asking him about Mardi Gras partying and stuff. And it was very much of a like, I used to do this, I used to do that. I'm not into that anymore.
You and I both said when they were on Last Resort, like he just needed to grow up. I always thought the potential was there with Jovi to be a decent human.
Yes. Also, it sounds like he doesn't have his job where he's gone for weeks at a time.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't know what's happening.
Yara to leave because that was a good setup she had going.
Well, except she hated it.
I don't know why, girl. I'm here from the future to tell you have a good setup.
Your husband makes a shit ton of money and you only have to see him for like month on, month off.
Listen, it's hard when the kid's little, but the kid won't be little forever.
No. And the problem is he wants another kid.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I don't know. I don't know. But
all right.
If anyone has any inside info on Jovi, please let me know.
Yeah. Let's get to the Single Life, shall we?
Sure.
Single Life, Season 5, Episode 3, The Art of the Situationship. Are any of these people in a situationship? I feel like all of them are, kind of.
Kind of, in some way, shape, or form. None of these people are in defined, monogamous, healthy relationships.
No, Courtney and Colt are a disaster.
Yes, they are.
But we're going to start with Gino so we get him the fuck off our screens.
I support that.
I can't remember. Was the DR contingent here today?
Yes. Okay. We have a little bit of the DR contingent. We have more of Vanya.
Oh, right. That's right.
Oh, someone's showing up for work.
So with Gino, he and Natalie are driving and he's flirting with her and I hate him. That's my first line.
Okay.
They get to her place and he tells the camera, I can't believe I'm here. It's taken a lot of work to get to this point. Like,
what point are you at? You're in her apartment, dude.
Everything he says sounds manipulative.
Yes.
Like I had to work to get here. Like in other words, I had to trick her.
It's pickup artist shit.
Yeah. Yep.
It's pickup artist shit.
So she's going to give him some kind of self-care, like a facial or massage. I don't know what's happening. And he's like, oh, maybe tonight something good will happen. Wouldn't that be awesome? Connecting on the first night. Like he just has a laser focused mission
to get his P in her V ASAP.
Right. But will he be able to? We don't know.
I don't think so. I think she's classier than this.
We don't know. No, but I mean, will he be able to perform? We know he usually can't.
Well, he says he thinks he won't need the little blue pills if someone doesn't have a mean soul.
Wow. Okay. She was an esthetician for 10 years and she's just trying to get him to let his guard down where she might be able to get some honesty. This is all an act, right? They've agreed to do this together to be on the show.
Has to be. Why? Okay. No, she seems too smart for this.
She is a smoke show.
Right. Why is she entertaining this nonsense?
This is ridiculous. She's not really entertaining this.
No.
So she says, if you have to give your man if you have to give your man a full massage to try to massage the truth out of him, red flag.
Yes. Agreed.
So she's like, "Are you still into Jasmine? Because like I see you guys fighting online back and forth all the time. And I'm starting to think that, the opposite of love is indifference, and that's not what's happening here."
Very good. Very good.
Mhm.
Very good, ma'am. I almost said sir. No, this is a ma'am.
So he's like super annoyed. And
Mhm.
he's like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about. I just have to set the record straight. Whatever,
No, you
Gino.
don't, dude.
No, you don't.
Let
Mm-mm.
her post if he truly was over this. Let her
Mhm.
post whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah. You mean you have to join with the 90-day manosphere online and slut shame Jasmine?
Right.
And
Pregnant whore.
again, we don't love Jasmine. She
No.
acts a fool, but there's many other credible things to attack her on
Yes.
other than being a pregnant whore.
Right.
In a
Trademark, Rob.
rather than becoming pregnant in the open marriage that you agreed to on national television.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's super annoyed now again that she wants him to sleep on the couch. And she's like in her little PJs and she's like, the couch folds out. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not going in the bedroom." And she's like,
No.
she tells the camera, "There's no way in hell this guy was coming into my bedroom night one. He really hurt me." Prediction.
Yes.
We never see them in bed together because this is fake.
Right. And something's going to happen tomorrow that's going to blow this whole thing up.
Yeah.
We're not going to make it through the weekend.
She says we could have a future together, but trust is earned. How many
No.
episodes are there usually of this?
I don't know.
The Single Life, Amye and Amanda, Google on Air. Season 4.
I'm glad we finally aligned on a real tune.
Yeah.
It was chaotic for a while. Now it's good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay. Last season, there were 11 episodes.
Okay.
And 5 tell-alls.
Oh, yeah, because they put everyone in a house together, didn't they? Did we
I
have a
think
house
so.
situation?
I think it was the house.
Mm.
Too many tell-alls, Matt Sharp. Oh my God, I must have stroke there on air.
What were we watching yesterday? And I said something Matt Sharpish. I'm like, blah, 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 Matt Sharp. And Todd's like, is this a Matt Sharp show? I'm like, no, but everything's just Matt
Was
Sharp.
it Love is Blind?
No, it wasn't that. What did we watch last night? We watched
Love is Blind. Oh my God, girl.
Oh God.
It's blowing my mind. Chris needs to be in witness protection. I'm telling you, like it's
People
that bad.
hate him. Does it get worse in the next drop?
It stays about consistently bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So that's it. That's all we have with them.
Okay.
She tells the camera we could have future together, but trust is earned. I don't believe that's happening.
Nope, not at all.
All right, let's scoot down to the Dominican Republic, shall we?
Oh, I was watching Suddenly Amish, and I was like, Matt Sharp. I was like, is this Matt Sharp? I'm like, no, but everything's Matt Sharp.
Suddenly Amish broke my heart. Had potential.
It had potential, though. I did enjoy James angrily driving his buggy to the hotel. Because, that guy's a real weirdo. So we're going to the DR. We got ourselves 2 separate storylines happening in the DR this week. First, it's a rainy day, and Julia and Sophie are going to have a little room time with some room service, girl time, hang out. These 2 women jump on the bed face first. And now we have to talk about how painful that was for poor Sophie because of her fake boobs. Julia feels her up to feel what the fake boobs feel like. Now, Julia is pregnant, but she's not showing it, so she can still be on her belly, right?
That's what I was going to say. Like, I wouldn't be jumping on the bed if I was pregnant, but I was, as you can imagine, a complete weirdo.
Of course you were. You were. And I'm kind of surprised Julia's not a complete weirdo either, because she was real nervous about everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're going to have their dinner, and we're going to do a little debrief about the Pedro-Liz situation. And Sophie says that Liz told Pedro everything that she told them. And Sophie thinks that Liz was warning him about her. Not what happened.
No, not what happened.
Not what happened at all. And now Julia's pissed at Liz because based on what Sophie's telling her, it sounds like Liz fucked up. Liz did not fuck up. But Julia is now on team Liz fucked up because we all have the wrong story, because this is now the worst whisper down the lane I've seen in a while.
Because they're just taking Pedro's side. Like, why? What? Like, this is all coming from Pedro.
Right. They're thinking that what Pedro said is what Liz said.
No, I know. But like, they're believing Pedro's version of it over Liz.
Well, Liz, they haven't talked to Liz yet.
It's just so weird to me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they haven't talked to Liz yet to have
But
her
like,
defend
you think
herself.
one of them would be like, geez, we should ask Liz because, you know, Liz is a friend of ours.
These two brain trusts? Are you serious? Actually, Julia is a smart one.
Yeah.
Sophie's pretty.
Yes.
It's kind of like Leo and Toby.
Yes, she is.
Toby's smart, Leo's pretty. So Sophie thinks that Liz should only say good things about her. But she did say good things about you. Sophie says she explained again the situation, that they aren't exclusive. And when Pedro told Sophie that he thought that she was lying, it triggered something in her because Rob called her a liar all the damn time.
The amount of untangling Sophie and Rob have to do from one another.
Yes.
Is
and the amount of therapy that Liz or Sophie just needs to do, period.
Yeah.
She's no business being in a relationship. She's no business dating anybody.
I agree.
Girl, go do like a year of celibacy and fix yourself.
Yeah. Do a season of celibacy like they do on Love is Blind.
Yes, please, because you're not ready for any of this. And she said she reached out to Pedro to apologize for offending him. I don't know what you did to offend him. And he hasn't responded. And he didn't even listen to her 1-minute voicemail, Amy. Wow. So she's starting to miss him now because she has talked to him multiple times a day before this. And it is giving her space to realize that she does really like him and wants to talk to him. You just think he's hot and you're bored and you get your validation from attention from men.
Yeah. You
get your sense of self from validation from men. It's not good, girl.
Not good.
It's really not good.
Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support.
And Sophie thinks that Liz was clock blocking her. Blocking her. Blocking her with a clock. She's walking around the resort with clocks everywhere. She's cock blocking her. And what if Pedro just ignores her forever? He won't, girl. Don't worry. You're on a show. Meanwhile, we have the good story that's happening in the DR. That is the love affair between Liz and Via.
Yeah,
I'm here for
I'm here for it.
Totally.
Liz looks better than she's ever looked.
She looks phenomenal. She looks happy. She looks healthy. She looks like she's safe in her own skin.
Yeah, she just looks content. She looks like I can't explain it, but she looks the best we've ever seen her.
Absolutely.
By the way, can we talk about something?
Of course. Yes, we're here to talk about things. Go on.
Who is the guy that used to host Loveline with Dr. Adam? Or not Dr. Adam. Oh, Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Okay.
Yes.
Mary Payne sent me a clip of Adam Carolla, who I never needed to see again, but here we are. Interviewing Big Ed.
Okay. Did you
Small
listen
Ed,
to it?
as some people call him.
Yeah.
It was a very short clip. She just wanted to show me one thing.
Okay.
So I watched the clip, and he was saying that during it actually was a human clip. Like, he wasn't a monster in this clip.
Okay.
But he was saying that during, like, after he was on 90 Day Fiance for the first time.
Yes.
He started making cameos. He got on Cameo.
Right.
He was making $50,000 to $70,000 a week on Cameo.
He was making a shit ton of money on Cameo. People who don't follow this with any level of depth love him.
Yep. Yeah.
Or they did.
And he was saying, like, you know, the producers told me your life was going to change, but I didn't believe it. And I think he made like $2 million the first year on Cameo. I'm like, this guy. But my question to you, I bring that up because my question to you is, do we think that current day 90 Day people can still make that? Like, do they still have that kind of star power?
Some do, yes. Most
like
of
Darcy
them
and Stacey probably could make a lot of money on Cameo.
Darcy and Stacey definitely do well on Cameo. I think Kenny and Armando do really well on Cameo.
Well, they go over the top. They put a lot of effort in.
They do. We've done a couple of cameos from them. I don't think most of them do, but I think a couple of them do. And I think Ed was one because, you know, early on in his 90-day tenure, and for people who didn't watch the show with any level of critical eye,
when he first came on,
thought the show was Angela and Big Ed.
Yeah. Yep.
And they thought that these people were funny.
Yes.
When they are abusive, misogynistic assholes. And I'm going to put Angela as a misogynistic asshole.
Oh yeah. So I think two things kind of happened. He appeared on Before the 90s season 4. That was his first
that was
entree into
that was the terrible thing that brought him into our world.
Yes. And that was released in 2020. So everybody was watching. So I think, there was that. And I also think in the past, I would say 2 years, the gates between being a quote unquote reality TV celebrity and being a normie have eroded. These are now people that are so much more accessible.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When Cameo first kind of came around, it was like, oh my God, this is the only way I'm ever going to be able to interact with this person.
Yeah.
So I think a few things are changing to maybe dilute the stardom of these people. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. And, I just wonder what goes through Adam Carolla's mind when you're like, I have a podcast. Who should I bring on? How about that little sex tourist from 90 Day Fiance?
Who hasn't been on a season in years and everyone hates.
Yeah.
That's a good person to bring.
Anyway, when I bring up when I Google Big Ed 90 Day Fiance, I am served some articles. One is red flags in relationships, the list. So, they're associating him with red flags. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Let's go. Okay. Sorry.
So Liz has her date. They're going to do a surfing lesson. This is super fun. I like this. He's adorable. And she says talking to him has been so easy. So they go out to do their surfing lesson. It's with a group of people. We've got the surfing instructor. They're putting on their little surfing tops, little, whatever, rash guard, whatever. Poor Via's shirt is inside out. The tag is sticking out. Oh, buddy. I feel
you
bad
tried.
For you. You tried.
And or are they doing the muscles in the mirror like Cody and Robin for their?
No, thank God.
Okay.
No, they were normal. They were normal, real people.
Wow.
And Liz says that her life is challenging right now. She's got some health issues, so she needs to be kind of cautious about who and what she allows into her life. But thus far, Via, green flags. We like him. Remember, she knows his sign and that he has a child that he cares about. So
he's a Libra, Amanda. How dare you just say the sign?
I'm sorry, I didn't remember what his sign was. Gosh. She's a Gemini. I remember that.
He's a Libra, and Libra and Gemini do well together.
Do they? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And Via says that there was something about Liz that he really liked. She's got great energy and a vibe and a great vibe. And I'm like, I love this for her.
I do too.
Even if nothing comes from this, this is a nice guy so far that we know. Watch, we'll find out tomorrow. He murders puppies for fun. But
of course,
thus far, he seems nice. Seems like all green flags. I like her to have this experience. And she asks him to hang out again. And he says he's in it for sure. And she said she's being very bold with him. She doesn't usually ask people out like this. And she says she has butterflies and hasn't felt these emotions in a long time. And all she wants to do is get to know this guy better. And they just hug goodbye. They do not appear to have kissed yet.
Yeah.
And that's where we leave him.
This is good for her. Like you said, every little interaction like this helps build her confidence.
And show her that there are nice guys in the world.
Yes.
So she doesn't have to put up with the likes of that Jason or Ed.
And good Lord, we need that.
We do. Jesus Christ.
Maybe
Chris from Love is Blind.
This whole Love is Blind journey has me like, if you have a good guy at home, please acknowledge that, because there are some terrible people out there.
There really are. There really are.
All right. Let's go to, speaking of terrible people, Courtney and Colt. Courtney's not terrible, but Colty is.
Yes, and Courtney's just dumb.
Yeah, Courtney's not a bad person. She's just a space cadet completely. Yes, completely. And I don't know if it's an act. I don't know what's going on here.
Ridiculous.
So my first note is I really don't like these two.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
So they're doing some treatments, and Courtney says, I want this to work despite all of the trust issues, his broken leg, his erectile dysfunction. Like, she's just rattling off all these things that are not really good for her.
Why do you want this to work, girl? What is it about this guy that makes you want it to work other than he's just held captive in your house?
Now we need to talk about...
This is a full-on misery situation. He is held captive in her home.
But now we need to talk about the point that Jane comes in and says, lights out, Courtney. I'm like, what? What is happening here?
She's 34 years old. Why is her mother telling her to go to bed?
And then I realize, she's not allowed to stay with him.
No.
It's lights out, like get to your own bedroom. Okay. Now you guys know we have a hard and steady rule here, fast and steady rule that there's no sleepovers here.
Yes.
Okay. But
Right.
if my kid was 34,
Yes.
well, number one, I wouldn't want them living with me.
No.
But say they were crashing, they were down on their luck, they were crashing for 6 months. Am I going to let them banging in my house? I mean, 34, I'm probably going to let it happen.
I feel like you don't have a lot of say over it, though it is your house. So you really have whatever say you want over it. But if my 34-year-old, first of all, is living at home and there's not a good reason for it. Courtney is a failure to launch situation.
Yes.
Assuming we don't have a failure to launch.
Big time.
Maybe someone like when Timmy was out in the world and came home and needed a place to crash till he got his shit together.
Yeah.
Let's assume it's that situation. I would hope my 34-year-old is dating someone who has their own place. Go to their house to fuck.
That's what I was just going to say. So during that time, Timmy came to my apartment.
Right.
And
because
then moved in after a week.
Because you were an adult. So you could fuck in in your place, not in his parents' house.
Just thinking about it, you know, we were 28 when we reconnected. If Timmy was like, do you want to come stay at my parents' house? I would have been like, no.
No.
Like I had the option to go live with my dad after my divorce. And I was like, no, I'm an adult. I'm living on my own. Thank you.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. So, the next day, sorry, I'm like, we see them checking into hotels so they can attempt to bang.
Oh, God.
And he says, Colt says 3 months is the longest I've been with someone without having sex. And yes, my performance has been spotty. The way this man tries to tie himself in knots to tell us that this is somehow Courtney's fault.
Right.
Is wild.
Right. But also he would like us to know that he goes down on her on the reg.
I don't need to know that, Colt.
No, don't want to know that.
She says she does not want to sit here all night and play with his gummy worm, so this better work.
I appreciate that.
Wow. She points out, or she prints out positions they could do in the wheelchair. Couldn't you just shown him this on your phone? Did you have to kill some trees for this?
Also, can't you two figure it out? Here's the problem. We solve this problem very simply. Yeah. Colt lies on the bed. Courtney gets on top. Problem solved. I don't need diagrams for this.
Yes. And also they're acting like it's so wild that he's in a wheelchair that we had to He's sitting. Just what would you do if the guy was sitting? Right. That's what you need to do.
Right. Put him on the couch and climb on his lap. What are we doing?
The important thing here is because he's not paralyzed.
Right.
He just has a knee injury.
Right. This is not a typical somebody in a wheelchair who has no use of the bottom half of their body. So we need to make allowances. He just can't like bend his leg or stand up.
Fucking stupid. So we don't need this striptease that happens next. I feel my eyeballs are salted. And then I had to wrestle with the moment of does my body look like Colt's? Kind of.
I'm not even going to say my body looks like him. His might look better than mine. That's not the point. I don't want to see his.
I really had to wrestle with that, Amanda.
Did you have to go
in the middle of the night? I had to think about that.
A quiet, dark hall where you had to really consider this.
And I had to question a lot of my life choices.
Well, hey, you know what? Here's the thing. You've got a hottie who's into it, so who cares?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. No, listen. I don't body shame people, but I hate this motherfucker with the fire of 1,000 suns. So, and he's just, Colt is, and this is, you know, I see a lot of people talking about Chris on Love is Blind and how short he is, and that drives me crazy too. It's that the audacity of these men who would not settle, quote unquote, for a woman that looks like me. Right? They think that they deserve the Angelina Jolies of the world.
Right. Absolutely.
Current references only.
Absolutely.
And so like it's the audacity that makes me want to attack them in the place that it hurts.
I really enjoyed, so Amy, or I don't know if Amy or you or Becca sent the video of Therapy Jeff talking about Chris.
I didn't look at it yet.
Oh, it's really good.
I can't wait.
It's really good. And it's exactly what you think it's going to be. It's that like guys like this are so insecure that they cannot handle being with somebody who is their equal or better.
I did that complete breakdown on our episode.
Yes.
I said the minute he saw her house.
Yep.
and realized he was never going to have an upper hand here.
Nope.
He was out.
Yeah. And he had to put her down on the way out.
Right. Because it's not enough to just be like, I'm out. He has to try and take her down and hit her where it hurts the most, which is the only thing he could say about her, that she's terrible in bed.
Yep.
Because anything else could be objectively disproven.
Right.
Yeah. I hate him. So we get the striptease, and he's in his he's using his walker, and he's in his hospital non-slip socks. I mean, what could be sexy?
What could be hotter? Because nothing says sexy like the grippy socks.
Yes. And he tells the camera, I love Courtney. We're so close in so many ways. We just don't have passion or intimacy. And I have to say something. I'm not picking up on like a connection between these two at all.
At all.
There's zero chemistry between these two.
Zero, zippo, zilch. Now, that said, I have yet to see either of these people have chemistry with anybody else.
No, I think Colt had chemistry with,
Jess.
what was her name?
Yeah, Jess. Yeah, the redhead.
Jess. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Courtney,
I never felt it with Vanessa. I never felt it with Larissa.
I don't know if Courtney's capable.
I don't know either. That's my point. Like, what if these two people are just not capable of this?
So
are we asking them to do something that they are not capable of doing?
So he says, sex is validation for me, and I need that from Courtney. You're the one who can't have sex, dude.
Yes, you're the problem. It's you.
So he says, that's why I'm talking to Diana. I hate this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Diana, run. But Diana, Vanessa, Jess, all the people who were attracted to this motherfucker, get into therapy right now.
Yeah, because there's something wrong with you.
Because something's broken.
Yes.
So Courtney is out at a bar with friends later, and they're meeting Colt, and she's nervous. And Courtney's like, I hope by spending more time with Colt, my friends will see the good things.
No, there are no good things.
No. They discuss sexual positions at the table.
As you do. Amy, next time we sit down for next time you, me, Todd, Timmy are together, we're going to talk about our sexual positions.
Next time I leave my house.
Yeah. In 6 months when the freeze ends, when the thaw has happened.
My dad got a puppy.
Yes.
And my dad only lives 20 minutes from me. And we were talking yesterday, and I'm like, I got to get down and see the puppy. And he's like, she's almost full grown by now. Like, I know, I'll get there.
It's winter. I can't leave the
home.
home.
He doesn't leave his house either in the winter.
Right.
He's like, once the great frost is over, one of us will leave the house and get together. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So Courtney and Colt tell the camera that at the hotel they almost had intercourse but didn't quite get there. So they just basically scissor and do other things and meow, and I don't know what's happening.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Trust is their biggest issue. And she says at the resort he was talking to 2 other girls, and the friends are like, okay, Colt, so are you talking to anyone else now? Are you talking to anyone? And he's like, no, because Colt wouldn't know the truth if it hit him in the face. He has no idea how to have a relationship with the truth.
He's incapable of being honest.
Yeah. He's like the worst parts of Chris and Alex from Love is Blind put together.
Kind of is, yeah. He's a total bullshitter. Thinks he's smarter than everyone in the room and cannot tell the truth.
And thinks he deserves the hottest woman in the room.
Yep.
So he tells the camera, I'm in a gray area here talking to Diane. No, you're not. No, you're not. This is not a gray area. You're telling Courtney you love her and you want to build a life with her and you're living with her. Yes. This is not a gray area.
No. There's no question here, you fuckface.
So the friend says, I feel like you're using Courtney. And he says, I don't need to tell these friends anything. And then later they want to go to a bar and Courtney wants to go and Colt wants to go home, probably to talk to Diana.
Probably because he's bored here.
That's where we leave them.
I am intrigued by an ice bar. I would like to go to one of those one day.
Oh, okay.
I think those look cool. I mean, they look like such a gimmick, but they look like a fun gimmick.
So here in Clark Summit, we have the big ice festival. Every year, and
I don't know about
they do huge ice sculptures all out on the street and stuff. It's really cool, and they set up like a little outdoor ice bar and stuff like that. Cool. And I've been there. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, right near us, there's a place called Peddler's Village, and they do a fire and ice weekend in like early January, and they have a bunch of people coming to do ice sculptures and stuff. I love watching people do ice sculptures.
I
It
do
is
too.
so cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's quite a talent.
Okay. Vanya.
Ready for Vanya? Vanya.
Mm-hmm.
So we begin with Vanya. This is our reintroduction to Vanya. We haven't seen her yet. And so we see her getting ready to do her belly dancing. I have so much respect for people who can really do makeup and do it well.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's a beautiful woman. She's doing the eyelashes and the crystals and she's doing a lot of things I could never do.
Don't understand what is going on with her because she's such a catch. I don't understand why she's so unlucky in love.
Because her picker's terrible.
Well, yeah. Okay.
And she's desperate for love, and people can smell that desperation a mile away.
True.
And that's not hot.
Yeah.
So how they do the breakup shot, the previous relationship, and they bust through. She gets two, because remember, she had quite the adventure in Croatia. So let's rehash everything we need to know about Vanya. First of all, she's a Jill of many trades, she would like us to know. Medical sales, vegan baking, and belly dancing. As you do.
As you do.
And I don't remember if it was a BDF or somebody in one of our other podcast Facebook groups. People have gone to see her perform and say she's
great.
Excellent. Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
She's really good. And so now we get some random friend in to discuss the dating life so we can get the rehash of what's happening. And this poor friend wound up on a date with a nose picker. So they're having their bad dating stories.
Yeah.
And they lament how terrible the apps are. They're not wrong. Vanya says she has been single for a year and she wants someone who is accomplished, driven, and optimistic. But that has been really elusive for her. And these are all completely, rational things to want in a partner.
Yeah.
Particularly for her, because she is all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And she's ready to find her forever person. And she went so far as to leave the country to find love, which is how she wound up in this nightmare franchise from which she cannot escape. So we rehash Bosho.
Oh, God. This douchebag.
So for those of you who have maybe not watched before, who are jumping in, who know nothing about Vanya, Vanya goes to Croatia. Vanya is Croatian. She moved here when she was a little girl. And she goes and travels back to Croatia. She went there once. She got herself on Tinder. She meets this Bosho guy. She shows up to meet him. She's into him. He's not into her for reasons we never understood.
We never understood it because
it made
this guy's like a 6 and she's like a 9.
Yes.
We never understood.
No. But she's now in Croatia for a couple of weeks after Bosho dumps her. And she gets back on the apps, meets Joshko.
Oh, God.
Who was such a weirdo.
Yeah.
Such a fucking weirdo.
Which one was better? I can't remember.
I mean, Joshko was better in that there was actually a relationship.
Okay.
But also
was he a better dude?
Well, he filmed her while they were having sex without her permission.
That's right.
So
At the tell-all, and she was crying.
We thought he was a better dude.
God, I hated that motherfucker.
That we were like, what's up with this kid?
Yes. I remember.
We were like, who is caring for this child?
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole thing.
And she was like getting her apartment in Miami ready, or wherever in Florida ready.
Orlando, yep.
To like bring the kid over and like was really invested. Yeah, I remember.
He freaked out because one day she was like, oh, it'll be a change to like lose one of my rooms here. I mean, nothing remotely inappropriate, but just be like, oh, this will be a big change.
I remember.
Oh my God. I did not like that guy. So she's like, in retrospect, I kind of wish I hadn't slept with him because remember she'd had like a 6-year celibacy situation
and she broke
going.
It for him.
She broke it for this dude.
Yeah. I mean, we were happy about it.
Yes, until
for her, because she was looking, to be clear, she was looking for the right person to end the streak.
And we thought he was until he wasn't.
He wasn't.
And he love bombed the shit out of her too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's ready for love. She can't believe she's still single at this age. So she's having a girls' night out and they see someone scoping her out. This was after she performed. She meets up with the friend that had the nose picking date and another friend, and they're all having drinks.
Do we know how old Vanya is at this point?
Like
I got it. 42. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
she looks good. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I know. And so someone's scoping her out across the bar, and it's funny. And she starts telling her friends about her friend Tony. So we find out Tony is a doctor who they met when he hired her to perform at his holiday party.
Yes.
Okay. And she wound up sticking around and chatting with him all night, and they became friends. She always liked him, but they've just been friends. But now she's wondering, what if her man has been in front of her the whole time? and he's never made a move on her, which I'm like, that's not a good sign, girl.
No, this feels desperate too, and I don't like it.
This does not feel like a good thing because he's not into her in the way she's into him. And finally, she got annoyed, so she kissed him. And now they're in a weird middle space of like, are we friends? Are we not friends? What's happening here?
Yeah.
And her friends are like, this doesn't feel like a good sign because like he kissed you and he's now, I mean, you've broken the seal, right? We've kissed. Why aren't we pursuing this if he's interested in pursuing it?
Right.
And Vanya is so optimistic and her friends are hoping she's not imagining something that's there. So they really need to have the talk about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's afraid to lose his friendship, but is it willing to take the risk? We shall see. So we see Vanya getting ready to meet up with Tony. Why is everything in her life pink? Everything is pink. Her mixer's pink. Her car is pink. Her makeup's pink. Her coat is pink.
It's her thing. It's her color.
What is this, like blush and bashful? My signature colors?
I have no idea.
A la Steel Magnolias? I don't know what's happening, but there's a lot of pink happening here. And she said she always wanted a pink car, so she got it. Also, Amy, she has what you were going to threaten to get for your mother, except to give it to her, an air freshener of herself in her car.
Yes.
For those of you unaware, Amy once was going to get one to put in her mother's car of her.
Yes, of me. Yeah, I will do that. I got to get on that. For Mother's Day, I'll give it to her.
And so Vanya is going to meet up with Tony at this amusement park. We learn that we find Tony's backstory a little bit. Tony met someone else, got married, and divorced in the time since he's met Vanya.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real quick marriage, which is now giving me the side eye on Tony. What's happening with Tony?
Well, my marriage was super quick. Don't forget.
You were 21.
I was 24.
But whatever. You were a child.
Yeah.
This man is an adult.
And
with
we
a career.
had been togetger for many years before.
You'd been together since you were teenagers.
Yeah.
So your relationship was long. The marriage portion was just short.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm giving Tony the side eye here. I'm not feeling him. And Tony says Vanya makes his worst days feel amazing.
Okay.
That's sweet, but then do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So they go on a roller coaster. Vanya's loving it. Tony is having a total meltdown, panic attack, losing his mind.
That'd be me.
Yeah. I was thinking about this. I'm like, Amy would hate every moment of this.
I do go on roller coasters. Like I've pushed myself to do that with my girls and stuff, but like I'm white knuckled the entire time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like them, but they scare me at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a mixed bag. And Vanya says what she loves about Tony is how smart and intellectual he is, and their conversations are great. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to go to some balloon pop game situation because she wants him to win her a thing. And she's
trying to create a moment. You can't create moments. They just have to
Vanya
happen.
moments happen or they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And she's afraid of ruining their friendship. She doesn't want to have regrets either. So now, after he wins her some stuffed animal looking thing, unidentifiable what this thing is, Vanya broaches the subject. They have been friends, but they also had this kiss. So what does all of this mean? What is he interested in doing, if anything? And he says they have been besties for 1.5 years, and he's afraid they'll lose what they have. And he's like, I can't commit to being exclusive.
Okay, then
we're done.
This is done. This is done. Remain friends.
Because it gets even worse. Because he's like, I don't want her to date others. And she's like, so you can date others? And he's like, no, but I can't commit to being in a relationship right now. And nope, Vanya,
remember
he's not emotionally available.
Remember what we were talking about. I just told my girls this. If he wants to be with you, he will make it happen.
Yes, he doesn't want it for whatever reason.
Yep.
It may have something to do with her, may have nothing to do with her.
Correct. It probably has nothing to do with her. Tony seems to just want to bang around.
That seems like what he wants to do. But he is he's not emotionally available. So girl, move on.
Move on.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Next time on.
Yes.
Let me scroll down here.
I have that too.
Kimberly meets someone, maybe.
And does the limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vanya. Whenever I think about the limbo, I think about the weed commercial I sent you.
Yes.
The guy doing the limbo, and then he lays down in the chipper shredder,
right,
and is mutilated because he's
doing
stoned on marijuana.
On marijuana cigarettes, I'm sure is what they would actually call them.
So Vanya and Tony continue to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Gino meets Natalie's friends.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
God. I wrote, oh God, Nicole is back. Oh God.
And she has an entirely new face.
No braces.
No braces, but a different face.
And Liz and Sophie argue.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we leave them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, she made an appearance on this week's Between the Sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really revelatory happened in Between the Sheets, but
Okay, I was going to ask you.
but yeah, she has an entirely new face, and I was watching it last night when Todd was in another room. I'm like, "Oh, it's Nicole with a new face." He's like, "Oh God!" Like he goes, "She doesn't even have braces anymore." No braces.
So was anything revelatory on?
Not really. Not like the Kimberly.
You see what Matt Sharp's doing, right?
Yes.
He wants this show to be 2 hours, but for some reason he can't get that or whatever. So he's giving us a second hour of content. It's annoying.
It is. And they do the game this week is gross.
I hate the games.
Putting your feet and stuff and trying to guess what it is.
No, thank you.
Not into it.
All right, guys, that's been your single life. Thank you for supporting the show. As always, we have a very supportive Facebook community. If you'd like to join a group of ladies of a certain age, you can pop in there, even if you're 20 years old.
Yes, you can.
But if you're a lady of a certain age, it's a mindset, and you know what we're talking about.
That's right.
And you can get in there. The link is in the show notes. Amanda, thank you.
Amy, thank you.
And we will see you guys next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.